Hey, how's it going, everybody? Brian here, and today on Catching a Buzz, I want to set the record straight about cheap beer. So, let's start the show. I've been meaning to make one of these videos for a little while now. So, as you guys know, I'm a huge fan of craft beers, and I enjoy sharing my journey with you guys as I try new ones. And unfortunately, you only get to see a fraction of the beers that I really get to enjoy every weekend or every week. And you know, if you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, you might get a little bit more idea of some of the ones that I'm drinking. But you know, there just seems to be this slight air of arrogance among craft beer enthusiasts, and I'm sometimes guilty of that as well. And I've got to try to remind myself that, look, these big major breweries like Anheuser-Busch, for instance, they're big for a reason. It's because people like it. And I can't talk trash about beers that I pretty much grew up drinking around the lake with friends. And I mean, I grew up in a lake city. Like, that's all we had was lakes all around. So every weekend is spent on the boat or sitting on the by the edge of the water, like Zach Brown would say, with my toes in the water, ass in the sand, a cold beer in my hand. Those are the kind of things that I enjoy. And every time I drink a good beer or one of these beers, this is Busch. Yeah, I'm going with a Busch today. It's a hot, sunny day in Florida, and one thing that I like about these light beers is they're amazingly easy to drink, especially in hot days. Like, Florida summers are ridiculously hot. The dog days in August are brutal. So I mean, it's nice to be able to take a beer that's so light that it's crisp and it's refreshing. It's so easy to drink down, and you're gonna catch a good buzz on it. Is it lesser quality? I think it is. I mean, and I'm sure everybody out there who's brewed their own beer, who's into craft beers, would agree that generally this is probably a lesser quality beer that's got a lot of water content in it. I know friends that go biking down the trails that drink these kind of beers because it's got such a high water content that halfway through the trail, you can drink one of these and you're still getting your water intake, staying hydrated, as well as catching a buzz. So, look, I can't talk a whole lot of trash about Busch beer. I mean, it is a pretty good beer. Anheuser-Busch puts out some good stuff. Budweiser, I give them some credit. I just had the chance to try the Platinum the other day. I thought it was actually a pretty decent beer. And it was 6% too, so I mean, it's nice. It's a little step up. So, I don't know. I guess I'm trying to catch myself, and if I get arrogant about, beer, that's not who I am. It's just, I'm enthusiastic about trying these new beers, because as somebody who's cooked all my life, I like trying new drinks. And I'm not even I don't know if I should even get into malt liquor, because I do like malt liquor. I enjoy that stuff as well. Shit, I will remember the first time I ever had an 8-ball, which is Old E, if you guys don't know, the old English 800, and it was actually in my high school parking lot. A friend of ours came, who picked us up, me and a buddy of mine, when we were underage. He was of age. He went and picked up a bunch of these quarts for us because Florida has a stupid law where we can't have 40 ounces. So he got a bunch of quarts, and I remember sitting in the school parking lot, as we're all in line, pulling out, pouring myself a cold, Old E, and I loved it. And hell, I've had so many different malt liquors over the years, from St. Ides to Schlitz, Colt 45, Hurricanes, I mean, Mickey's, you name it, I've drank it all. So I really can't talk too much trash about it. It's just, I guess where I'm at now, it's about the buzz and the flavor, and sometimes the buzz from some of the malt liquors can be kind of a nasty one at times. I mean, it depends too on which one you're drinking. Again, I really don't like the hate that goes on. All it does is there's bickering between the craft brewer, the craft beer people and the YouTube drinking community, which, I mean, man, I wish it wasn't like that, because it's all about good beers and catching a buzz to me. And it's a shame that we can't just all enjoy what we like and have a good time and respect each other's opinions, because shit, like I said, I like just about everything. I grew up drinking all of this stuff. So I'm not going to like pause like I normally do and just sip this thing down and then give you my thoughts at the end. I already know that I like Busch, and the one one thing I remember is when I did the taco challenge with the 12 and 12 minute, and a couple people had commented about my choice of beer, which happened to be Busch. And you know, look, I would love to be able to drink, you know, $14, $15 six packs every day if I could, and often I end up with a $9 or $10 four pack. So I mean, it's just every once in a while I like to cut back, especially on these hot days, and enjoy something that's so light and crisp and refreshing. So, you know, hate me if you want, but beer is beer and beer is good. So anyway, this one's for all of you guys. Cheers. I am not a very fast chugger, so anyway, I have some cool stuff coming up. My buddy Sean, if you remember, Seabert, he did the video with me recently, the Frito Lay challenge with the Lay's potato chips, and so we've got some cool stuff we're working on, and I'm hoping you guys are going to dig it. I'm going to be doing, I'm reviving my old series. I used to call it the Shit People Eat. But I think I'm changing that name to Backyard Barfbecue because I think that name's just a lot cooler. And I believe Sean's going to be joining me on that. So there's going to be some gross foods coming up here very soon, reckless eating style. And so I'm looking forward to doing that. What else do I got coming up? We're also going to be doing a couple challenges. I believe we're going to be doing another one with Simon and Kaylee over at the Devonshire Idiot channel over in the UK. So Sean and I are going to be taking them on. It's going to be a 2-on-2 challenge. It's just going to be a lot of fun. What else do we got? There's going to be a chugging challenge. Nothing fancy, just a couple, us doing chugging. I'm working on getting some friends from my new job, maybe some friends from work together, and maybe trying to do a power hour or maybe 100 and 100. I'm not sure, one or the other. So a lot of cool drinking stuff, a lot of cool challenges. As always, I've got some more hot sauce reviews coming up for you guys soon. They may not come out as fast as you like, but I'm trying to kind of spread them around, because I have a lot of different interests that I'm in. So yeah, and I want to say welcome to all the new guys who have been following me from the Reckless Eating the Zion mainframe gaming stuff that I've been doing with Matt Zion and Old Man Tom and Wolf and several other really cool people, Tom Sommers, a lot of really cool people. So thanks for following along. Thanks for joining my channel. Hope you guys like the variety of content and stuff that I put out. And again, I'm always open to feedback and suggestions. So yeah, having said all that, thanks for watching, everybody. I am going to go grab myself another nice cold beer under the sun here, chilling out in the nice little quiet garden. So thanks for watching, everybody. And as always, stay toasty, my friends.